I welcome the chaos. I have a lot of respect for people's subjective opinions on art. I'm not the art police. The rule of show business is if it's the first week of my album release and you are saying either my name or my album title, you're helping.
The life of a showgirl.
We got TS12, baby.
This is my brand new album. It's called The Life of a Showgirl.
12 tracks. Bangers.
After Taylor and her now fiancé, Travis Kelce, hyped the record like that on his podcast.
When I craft a song and think about every aspect of it and it comes together and then it goes out into the world, there are so many moving pieces.
It's like everybody is allowed to feel exactly how they want. And what our goal is as entertainers is to be a mirror. What you're going through in your life is going to affect whether you relate to the music that I'm putting out at any given moment. And what I often love seeing my fans say is, I used to be someone who didn't relate to reputation, fearless, obsessed with this thing. I have such an eye on, and I know that the showgirl is.
You know, it's interesting that in your songs, you're still the outsider.
Yeah, my mom talks to me a lot about that because I think you kind of get set in how you feel when you're in school. I could be sitting in the front row at an award show and I still don't feel like a cool kid.
To this day. And you are the cool kid now.
The tour DVD, covers, I don't think white background.
They went there thinking that, they would be helped. Little knowing that Dr. Cameron's goal was to depattern them, to wipe out their memory.
How many kids in Pennsylvania, how many kids in her school were into country? I mean, this was a time of, loud rock music, grunge, metal, heavy metal, all that kind of stuff.
No one signed to be experimented on. Nobody. That right away triggered anger in me and resentment. Why she refused? I want people to know that this was happening long before 1950.
What's interesting is that in her songs, she's portraying herself as an outsider. And you look at her, she's so beautiful. You think she was never an outsider. What is this? But you're kind of telling us that she was. I wonder how much of that, when she was young, being not in the A clique or whatever they called it, how much of that has been central to her songwriting? You feel a lot of that in her songs.
I've tried to lay it to rest, but there's always something that comes back to remind me, I can't stop.
Mind control. When people try to influence you through social media and try to tell you what to do, or if you post something that's positive on Instagram and it gets taken down, if it's not a part of a bigger agenda, that's mind control. That's the echo chamber that's trying to control you based off of incentivizing you and based off of you getting enough likes. And that's the poison that's happening with social media. And for me, I just got back my IQ scores and they were Mensa level, 133, 98 percentile, straight up Sigmund Freud, Tesla vibes. And the worst thing, the way I feel like when people try to tell me what to do, I feel like they're touching my brain. For a woman, she doesn't want she wants to be in control of her body and choose who she wants to give it to. And no one can come up and touch it or take it or tell her what to do with it. It's up to her what she does with it. So I feel like that with my mind. It's all these people, black people, people on social media, people trying to control us and say that we make us all monolithic thought. And they're trying to control our mind. They're trying to control my mind. And when someone tries to tell me what to do, tries to tell me what I can wear and not wear, I feel like they're touching my brain. Imagine you cut your skull open and somebody touch your brain with their hand. how that would hurt you. That's how it hurts me when people try to tell me what to do when I'm going from my heart. And try to tell me what to say. This ain't program. Or try to tell me I'm not talking clear enough. Like, I don't clear. I say weak doing. Like, I've forgotten how to talk not clear because I'm so programmed to talk clear, to sound so proper. That gets in the way of how we really feel. We think so much. You gotta just question, like, when people get on TV shows and, who all are they doing business with? What are they connected to? What's their agenda? You got people holding other people down. They want y'all all to be, just mind control. It's like a modern day psychological, like Ayn Rand control thing. I just talked to Jack tonight Jack Dorsey before I got him. He said they're working for the next 4 months on Yeah, this is the transition. We free. Our minds are free. Clear your mind.
Dad, look. Dad, look. Dad, look.
I missed up.
Thousands in Paris watched in horror. Millions more on television.
This is an overwhelming catastrophe.
Networks broke into regular programming.
A massive fire at the historic Notre Dame Cathedral.
Many wondered why it appeared to take so long for fire trucks to arrive.
It's just unimaginable.
President Trump could not believe it. So horrible to watch. Perhaps flying water tankers could be used to put it out. Must act quickly. And this from First Lady Melania. My heart breaks for the people of Paris. Notre Dame is visited by 14 million tourists a year. It is the #1 tourist attraction in all of Europe.
It is at the very heart of French culture and civilization.
Just keep you guys informed on what's going on. I don't know what's going on. Sit out weeks like this just
happening in the back. Everybody continue to just keep your prayers. I mean, name there. If you have any information, fire department, everyone that I know, and without me, we've been working closely. We've been working close to Silken Girl. You need Silken Girl, help them get the help they need, Anytime I can make out, anything, my fans really mean the world to me. I'm actually working right now to identify the families. I just want to send out prayers to the
The world watched with a collective gasp. 800-year-old Notre Dame Cathedral engulfed in flames. The iconic spire can be seen falling to the ground.
My mom talks to me a lot about that because I think you kind of get set in how you feel when you're in school. Like, I could be sitting in the front row at an award show and I still don't feel like a cool kid.
Like this day. And you are the cool kid now.
The tour DVD, covers, I don't think white background.
I think it's important for everyone to know that you're not just getting a CD, you're also getting a DVD.
How many kids in Pennsylvania, how many kids in her school were into country? And this was a time of, loud rock music, grunge, metal, heavy metal, all that kind of stuff.
Hip-hop, urban.
She wasn't being cool, I'm sure of that.
Well, no, it was certainly not. It was not the popular choice.
Yeah.
In fact, it was a choice that really it defined her, and unfortunately, because of that, she really did get a lot of teasing and a lot of ridicule because it was the unpopular thing to do, to like.
What's interesting is that in her songs, she's portraying herself as an outsider. And you look at her, she's so beautiful. You think she was never an outsider. What is this? But you're kind of telling us that she was.
Oh, absolutely. And I don't think, I don't think being an outsider or not being an outsider has much to do with beauty or not having a certain type.
I miss the old Kanye.
Kendrick's performance is definitely intense here, but much of the time he still sounds like he's very much in rapper mode, but Taylor is just, she's just going off.